when things first started to happen, nobody was talking about Steve Wilkes. They were talking about Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people do weird things, like do NBA comparisons for Kyle Shanahan. And I kept seeing niggas start comparing him to Doc Rivers.
Oh
Now,
no.
now I think me personally, that's disrespectful to Doc Rivers. I truly believe that's disrespectful to Doc Rivers because the nigga has a championship. He
Man.
does have a ring. I think the more appropriate one is Mike D'Antoni. That's just me. I think Mike D'Antoni is a better comp from an NBA perspective.
Two things. One, I think it's more disrespectful to Kyle Shanahan because yes, Doc Rivers has that ring, but Doc Rivers, he just be getting carried by his amazing. He be getting carried by his amazing players, bro. Kyle Shanahan, he's not. I don't think he really be. He's getting carried by who? Brock Purdy and Jimmy Garoppolo? No, bro. But
He has amazing talent around him, though.
But to your Mike D'Antoni point, that's chef's. That's an amazing. That's the perfect comparison, bro. Because Mike D'Antoni, he like changed the game literally on offense for the NBA, which is essentially what Kyle Shanahan's doing. Because now everybody wants to replicate that. So that's an amazing comparison. You cooked with that one, bro. You cooked with that one.
I went to like the Wikipedia. I'm like, damn, this nigga was in Phoenix with Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire. Then the nigga with the Lakers with Kobe, and then I forgot about the Knicks with Carmelo. I forgot about
Melo.
Yeah, he was with Melo during that Linsanity run. He was there with the Knicks tape, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith run. And then after that went to the fucking Houston Rockets. I'm like, this nigga, this is Kyle Shanahan. Look at all this goddamn talent.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing result to the ring. But me personally, I wasn't necessarily a fan of the NBA comparisons because we're dealing with, I think a little bit more highly of Kyle Shanahan than I do some of these Doc Rivers and all the other stuff. I think the real comparison needs to stay in the NFL, and I think he's Andy Reid before Andy Reid got Patrick Mahomes. I think that's what he really is. I think that's the real comparison. That's how I view him, and I think that's how a lot of people view Andy Reid, because a lot of people viewed Andy Reid as, he's a great coach. He's probably going to be one of the greatest coaches to never win the championship. But then once Patrick Mahomes happened, and 3 Super Bowls later, we talk about Andy Reid totally different.
People are putting him on the deadass the Bill Belichick thing, and then I don't know how many wins he has. I remembered it, and then I forgot, but I know he's close to beating, or he's not necessarily close, but people are thinking he can catch Don Shula for the all-time wins record.
It just depends on how long. It just depends on how much longer he wants to coach. Actually, at that point,
yeah, because as long as he got Mahomes, it's a chance he can break that record. But still, that's
and 7 years ago, we was not talking about Andy Reid like that. Giving that nigga Charles Barkley comp for real, low key.
Nah, bro, you cooked twice. What's wrong with you, bro? You was in your bag, bro. You was in your bag, bro. Were those original ideas, bro?
The Mike D'Antoni and Andy Reid was definitely original, because at first I was just like the Doc Rivers one. It was funny, but I was like, I feel like there's a better example than this. Yeah, there has to be a better example than this. But me personally, I just didn't like NBA comparisons because I don't have faith in them niggas. I really still have faith that Kyle Shanahan gonna win the Super Bowl before he retires. That's the only reason why I didn't give him that's why I didn't really care about the NBA stuff. I really think once he finds his right quarterback for real, he'll be all right.
I just think he probably will end up, because he's not old. He's only like 40 something. So NFL coaches, they be coaching until they're 72.
That nigga's dad's still alive.
Nigga. Really?
Yeah, he talks to his dad every day.
Oh dang! I thought he was dead.
God damn.
No, I know Mike Shanahan's old, bro. Like, I thought he died.
He said, I thought that nigga was dead.
Mike Shanahan is old, bro.
How old?
Let me see.
Watch that nigga be 72.
He's 71.
Hey, what's up with these niggas, man? Hey, what's up with these niggas?
He turned 72 in August, bro.
Hey, I need to know what actual year that is. I need to know what 72.
1952.
I don't know what the fuck was going on in 1952, but they was out here generating all-time greatness. God damn, these coaches has been going crazy in 1952.
And he's been retired for 10 years.
Yeah,
And Bill Belichick and Pete Carroll and Nick Saban is just now retiring, bro. Or I guess they ain't retired, but still. What was wrong with them? I don't know what was going on in the 50s, man.
Man, it's something crazy. Something crazy. Shout out to Jim Crow. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them. But going from Kyle Shanahan, they seem like it's always funny. Like I always feel like they're a quarterback away.
But there's like, what quarterback can they get? Like, I heard people saying Kirk Cousins because Kyle Shanahan really likes Kirk Cousins, but I feel like it's going to be the same result. Honestly, like there's no. Like, at what point do you think, like, after how many trips to the Super Bowl and failures, would you have to be like, all right, we just might need to fire him? Like, not because we don't like him, we just need to try something different.
Just like they did Andy Reid. That's crazy. I don't know. I think low key, I think firing Steve Wilkes was his Hail Mary attempt to just kind of like calm the waters for himself. Because I feel like one more trip to at least like the NFC Championship and falling short, or making it to the Super Bowl and falling short, I think he's out of it. I think he's out of it. Well, but it's just so
tough.
It's tough because who are you going to find that's better than that nigga? Right?
I'm saying, like, the moment he's fired, bro, every NFL team will be like, please come to we will pay you $20 million a year. Just come over, because
I just don't think he's going to win in San Francisco, and that's one of the most talented rosters from offense to defense outside of the quarterback that I've seen in quite some time. Like, damn, like
I saw this ESPN dude, Matt Miller. He was talking about he was like, man, because I think he's a Niners fan, and he said like in the offseason, like the Niners are just gonna have to retool and rebuild and build around Brock Purdy again. I'm just like, how much more building can you guys do? Like, this has been the best roster in the NFL for like 2-3 seasons straight.
Yes, bro.
Like, he has receivers, he has that, running backs, he has that. Defense, he has. The only thing he doesn't really have is like an O-line, but even then, he still got Trent Williams, who's like the best lineman in the NFL. Like,
yeah,
they have everything. They just are playing against possibly the greatest quarterback of all time, bro. Like,
or they're just cursed. And until they do right by Colin Kaepernick, then maybe maybe like, Colin Kaepernick is their Jimmy Johnson. I don't know.
Like, you think it's a coincidence that the Super Bowl falls in Black History Month and they can't win when they employed Nick Bosa, but they did Colin Kaepernick wrong? Like, this just think about it.
Food for thought, actually.
Yeah.
Bring that Afro nigga back, man.
That'd be crazy if they just sign him as a backup or whatever.
It'd be some outrageous number. 30 million just off of back pay.
How old is Colin Kaepernick? Let me see.
I think he's pushing 35 at this point. Maybe
he's 36.
Wow. Hey, nigga, I've been nailing these numbers. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Colin Kaepernick was so good, bro. I cannot believe they
really
ruined his career, bro.
They tried to gaslight us talking about he was no longer NFL ready. Like, it was strictly a performance-based thing why he got let go. Like, no, nigga, he was talented enough to be a starting NFL quarterback. At least the next 3 to 4 years, he was still starting quarterback.
He had one bad season, and that was because of like injuries and stuff.
He was solid, bro.
Like, he was good, bro. He was a really, really, really good quarterback.
Yeah, bro. And the nigga can run. He ain't have like no like career altering injuries from a running perspective. He could still run if he wanted to.
Bro, like, they really just play with that. They play with his career so bad, bro.
Yeah,
that's just so disrespectful, man.
And if he played the game a certain way, like the cultural mental game, the political game,
yeah,
he probably would have got back in. But hey, I understand. I get it. And he was making money off the court anyway. So I mean, off the field anyway. So